All right. It says I'm live. I got to reconnect again. Charm. We should be going live right now. We should be going live right now. Come on. Come on. Clear it up. I'm just waiting for this thing to start working here. Here we go. All right. We're live on YouTube. It's a little bit windy here today. I don't know if you can hear the wind noise. It's not as windy as where I was at yesterday, but it's a little bit windy. But I have a solution that I just purchased I'll be mentioning to you folks that have been following me for a while that should reduce even more of the wind noise than the solution I already got. An additional foam here on my microphone. How's everyone doing today? I'm sorry for the late start. There's just so much going on, folks, and I don't have an assistant. I do this all myself. And, being on time is very important to me. Hey, Queen Helen Casey, can you hear me clearly and see me clearly? There may be a little bit of wind, not as bad as yesterday, but I'm going to share another solution I just purchased last night on Amazon that I should be getting tomorrow. And then I might go back to that other trail I was on yesterday and test it again. But yeah, there's just so much going on, folks. And, when you're a sole proprietor like myself, an entrepreneur that is not at the level where I can hire an assistant yet, you're basically doing the job of many people. And sometimes you're unintentionally late. You try to schedule things as quickly as possible, or you try to schedule things as accurately as possible, which is what I'm trying to say, and sometimes it just doesn't work. Do not ban Keith Farrow. Do not ban Keith Farrow. I do have some things to ask Keith here. Yesterday was bad. It would have been worse if I didn't have the double foam filter on here. But I'll just get to the point regarding what I purchased. I went online and I actually found an additional piece I can put on top of the two foams that are already on this headset microphone. So basically, when I got this Logitech headset, it had a cheap piece of foam on it that, is a cheap piece of foam because it's a cheap headset. Then I bought this aviator foam that I put on top of it, which has helped reduce some of the noise. Like yesterday, it was extremely windy there, 30, 40 mile an hour wind gusts, right? Constantly coming at me. And, even when the wind was coming at me, you could still hear me a little crackly for the most part. But if I didn't have these foams on, you wouldn't have been able to hear me at all. So what did I do? I did some more research, just like I have on my Rode Mini shotgun microphone. There's a product out there called the Dead Cat. It has fur on it. They call it a Dead Cat because basically it's like synthetic cat material. It's a furry thing. If you've seen those furry microphones, okay, what that is an additional foam with synthetic fur around it, and that tremendously helps reduce the wind noise. So I'm going to be, I believe, receiving that tomorrow, and then I'm going to put that little fur piece on top of this microphone and probably go back to that trail I was on yesterday and see how it works. Hey folks, I'm all about finding solutions and making things even better. So yes, I understand there was a lot of wind yesterday, and it was hard to hear me at times, but it would have been impossible to hear me at all if I didn't even have this foam on here. So, anyway, enough of that. Just letting you folks know that I am putting your donation money to good use to get better equipment and to find better solutions. And then in turn, if you folks want to do similar things like I'm doing on my YouTube channel, I can share those products with you. Eventually, I'm going to start sharing my Amazon affiliate links. Yes, I will make a little bit of extra money on that, but I want to be able to recommend products that you can use for your YouTube channel that are affordable and can make you more productive and look more professional and give you a better chance of, reaching your goals out here on YouTube. All right, we got 26 in the box right now. Looks like the Dramasphere is partially here because they have a feeling I'm going to talk about them. And yes, I am going to talk about you because You can't stop talking about me, and then you're saying I can't stop talking about you. No, I can stop anytime I want. I talk about whatever I want to talk about out here. 14 thumbs up. Get those thumbs up, folks. Thank you so much. Get those thumbs up. Now the numbers are fluctuating, so ODN's doing his thumbing down right now. And some of the other Dramasphere people are doing their thumbing down, switching back and forth from multiple Google accounts on their phone, quickly thumbing me down and giving me a monetized playback. How many of you got an ad when you entered this? How many of you got an ad? Serene Moore, someone's following him. No, this dude's just taking a walk, dude. You don't scare me, dude, troll. Look out for the trolls. Keith said I got an ad. Excellent. I'm going to just wait because that dude that you think was following me is just taking a different way to go on the same path I'm going. And I'm not afraid of these people. It's just I don't want to interrupt them. They're here to take a nice walk in peace. And I'm talking on a selfie stick and a camera live on YouTube. So I want to respect people's wishes. And to you, Susie, we'll talk about the 4+ hour stream you did on me today. Thank you so much for all the exposure. When I was running past that person on the trail yesterday, I wasn't afraid of them. I think you know that. I was just trying to respect their wishes and their peace on the trail. Folks, when you go out there in public, especially when you're doing a walk at the park or you're on these trails, people go out there to get away from it all. They go out there to get some exercise and to breathe in the fresh air, but to also have some peace and quiet. The last thing they want is some dude like me, show up with a selfie stick with my loud mouth and interrupt their peace and quiet, right? Queen Helen Case says, Kelvin, you still here? We got 16 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Wow, the thumbs up. Someone's really helping me out there promoting the thumbs up. That's probably partially you, Queen Helen Casey. Thank you. And Crazy Sheena, Sandra Palacio. Sandra, thank you for your private message earlier today. I appreciate it. I'm serious. One of these days, I will come down to San Jose and take you to lunch on me. You've been a great friend and a great supporter of this channel, and I greatly appreciate you. I really do. 30 in the box, 17 thumbs up. Wow. I'm really loving how this show's starting. 32 in the box right now. I was trying to understand why she took a several-minute clip and analyzed it second by second for like an hour, yet they want to stop. It can't stop with that negative energy. No, I understand, Keith, and I've been getting some reports, Keith, and I don't know what to believe. Do not ban Keith. I want to get down to the bottom of this. I guess apparently some people were telling me behind the scenes that you were over on Susie's channel talking on her panel. I did not, seek back to that part. I heard parts of Susie's show. I heard the parts that I knew I needed to hear and wanted to respond to here today. But I have not heard the whole show, and I will not be listening to a 4-hour, show that's regurgitating stuff about me that's already been said a million times over the past 3 years. It's just sad. 35 in the box, 18 thumbs up. Is the audio and video good? Hey, Sheena, how you doing? How you doing, Crazy Chick? Sheena, thank you so much for being here. So, yeah, Keith, let me know, man. Were you over there, or is somebody an imposter? Is somebody trying to pretend to be you? Is there like a troll stock account of the real you? Because I know you emailed me and you told me who you really are, and I'm not going to dox you. I respect your privacy. I sought out peace. Appreciate your honesty, man. I appreciate your honesty. I guess you feel emotionally invested in this and you want to get down to the bottom of it. I mean, I'll be honest, Keith, and I'm not holding this against you, and I think you can understand why I may be thinking this way, is that a lot of people are thinking you're a plant. A lot of people are thinking that you're trying to build an emotional connection with me, a trust connection. Then I let you on my stream, and then you start talking smack about me. And that's why, before I would let you or anyone else on, I would have to talk with you privately. At least a couple times. You're more than welcome to chat in the chat. But, I'm just putting it out there, Keith. I'm not saying that you're trying to do that, but I'm not naive either. I know how great of a level these people have taken their trolling techniques, because they know I can spot trolling behavior, regular trolling behavior, very quickly. And so they're trying to amp up their trolling techniques to try to get one past me, slip one past the goalie, like they say, right? Just like some of you guys out there that don't like to use condoms, even if the woman you're with is not on birth control, and then you slip one past the goalie, and then, you don't talk to the chick, and then a few months later, she reaches out and says that she's knocked up. So it's the same type of thing. That's a figure of speech. You guys are trying to slip one past the goalie, right? And Coach Eli is a great goalie, and you know it. And that's why you guys can't stand me. You guys can't. I'm untrollable. I'm untrollable. JB Gunner, Susie, ODN. Like, even JB gave me credit. I heard parts of his show last night on MD. That was horrible. That was horrible. And JB, you said you're going to start to more so abide by YouTube's new harassment guidelines. Well, when I went to go watch part of the replay, apparently YouTube had already age restricted it for violating community guidelines. The bottom line is that entire stream that JB did on MD was a harassing and cyberbullying, and it was very inappropriate. I'm surprised that YouTube didn't take down that stream for hateful and abusive content. JB, you have the right to share your opinions about people. You could share your opinion about MD in a more professional and proper way. But no, you like to go the hateful and abusive way and attacking way, because that's what stirs up the controversy. That's what makes you appear like you have balls, unlike any other YouTuber out here, to push the boundaries, right? And then you come back at me and say, I'm a liberal sack of you-know-what, right? And I'm too PC, which is why I'm monetized and I'm green. No, I'm smart. When I say I'm green, all my videos are fully monetized, suitable for all advertisers. No, I'm just smart, JB. The thing is, I'm capable of being more ruthless than you. I'm capable of running my mouth more than you. And I have more balls to say even what you're saying. The bottom line is, first of all, I don't actually feel that way. But even if I did, I'd be smart enough to put it in a way that would be advertiser friendly, so my channel can make money, and I don't risk jeopardizing being removed from the YouTube partner program like you've been removed many times. I'm just a lot smarter than you, dude. That's the bottom line. How many of you saw that stream or parts of it that JB did yesterday? He talked about me for 30 minutes, and then he went off on MD. And then the funny thing, I went to MD's channel and made a comment on her latest video, asking her to reach out to me. She, in that video that JB was reviewing, was saying that she just wants to hang out with some good, reasonable people. She wants to move away from the toxicity of the manosphere. I don't blame you, MD. So I went and I commented, because MD is one of the most private people. She doesn't have her real name out there. And she doesn't put an email out there in her about section of her channel or in any of her video descriptions. So the only way you can kind of reach her is by commenting on her channel. The last time I commented was a little over a month and a half ago, after Jamie Lycan Theory had gone to visit her, to hang out, we'll put it that way. And that account was blocked. So I went in my Grip on Life 2 Uncensored Live Streams account and left her a comment. Lo and behold, this morning, guess who responded to it? Mr. Hashtag Gun Squad, JB Gunner, following me around like a hawk, watching me, watching my every move. That's okay, JB, because on YouTube, someone's always watching. Or like Rockwell used to sing, I always feel like somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. Whoa, yeah. Well, that's true. If you're going to come out here on YouTube, if you're going to come out here, give me a second, folks. If you're going to come out here on YouTube and show your name and show your face, you don't have any privacy. And someone's always going to be watching, unless you're boring as hell. And I'm definitely not boring as hell, because you guys watch me all the time. You guys have been watching me for the last 3 years. You guys do 4-hour constant streams on me, regurgitating the same stuff over and over and over again. SSDD, right? For right now, we'll keep it clean. Same stuff, different day. Right? Same stuff, different day. Now, before I continue getting further into it, let's just get this show on the road here. Hello, Bumia. Send me an email or connect with me on Google Hangouts chat, Coach Eli at coacheli@melas.com. I also do, almost every day, I do daily mobile live streams for my walk. Because this 46-year-old hot, sexy Greek guy that has confidence wants to stay fit and multitask. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone, right? Take my walk, feel good, let those endorphins flow, talk with my audience, and get my exercise in, right? Holly Nash, what up? Bumia, good to see you again. Yeah, she's cool. And she's single too, but I'm not going to hit on her. I don't hit on women on the internet. I just have fun. And I help people out. I entertain people here while I throw down truth bombs. That's the type of coach I am. I am not a conventional coach. I am an unconventional coach. There's no one like me. Humbly speaking, that is. So, let's get to the topic here. Let's start out the show. Welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, the Walking with Purpose live edition. This is episode number 28, live from Red Morton Park in beautiful Redwood City, California. And today, we are going to be discussing, why some adults behave immaturely online. Why some adults behave immaturely online. And guess what we're going to use for example purposes. We're going to use my trolls and my haters. Best example I can use, right? You guys use me for example purposes. I might as well do the same thing, right? We got 46 in the box right now, 19 thumbs up. Well, that's great. Now, one more time I want to ask folks, please let me know in the chat, did you get an ad before you came onto the stream? I want to make sure that the YouTube monetization system still loves Coach Eli, because it has. I've been monetized for about 5 weeks now, and the monetization system loves me. Even the manual reviewers at YouTube, when they demonetize my videos, when the artificial intelligence demonetizes my videos, they confirm them that they're suitable for all advertisers. So hello, shout out to the YouTube monetization department in San Bruno, California, 20 minutes north of where I live. Thank you very much for taking care of my channel. God bless all of you. Love this platform. I love it. Here and now, no ad. Queen said I did get an ad. Well, maybe you're from a different country and there were no ads available. I don't think this video has been demonetized. There's no reason. I haven't said any bad words. The title is friendly. The thumbnail is friendly. The description is friendly. Unless the AI is taking a dump today and not functioning properly, almost everyone should be getting ads. Hey, DeRosa Show, how you doing? How's it going? Got 46 in the box right now. I'm in the UK. That's probably why. DeRosa Show, did you get an ad before you came on the stream? Now, if you have YouTube Premium, you won't get ads, but I'll get part of your YouTube Premium revenue. So it works the same way. But yeah, if you're in another country, sometimes an ad may not be available in your area, so it won't show you one. That's okay. Keith Farrell says, 46 in the box, walking with you, Eli. Thank you so much, Keith Farrell. DeRosa Show, you have YouTube Premium? Yeah, I do too. YouTube Premium is a great buy. If you're a YouTuber, a real YouTuber, and don't have YouTube Premium, then you're not a real YouTuber. It's $11.99 per month, but it's worth it. And even if your videos get the yellow icon, not suitable for most advertisers, you'll still get some ads from sponsors that are okay with supporting controversial content or more controversial content that has the yellow icon, and you'll still get YouTube Premium revenue. Anyone that watches your videos with YouTube Premium, even if you have the yellow icon, you still get paid part of what they pay into the YouTube Premium service. It's great. What more can you ask for? Anyway, so we're going to talk about, the the immature behavior of adults online. We're going to talk about, why adults behave immaturely online. We're talking about grown-ass adults in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond that behave worse than the biggest, baddest bullies that I dealt with in my grammar school days. Like, these adults are worse than the school ground, the school bully, the school playground bully. It's sad. But for the most part, everything they do ends up being an empty threat, which is even more sad, and it's laughable. I sit here and laugh at them. I laugh at them all day, every day, because they are the ones, the more they keep coming at me, the more exposure they give me, the more they put my name out there. And yes, JB, the more you folks talk about me, the more people are curious to find out who I am. So thank you. Now, you may say the same thing. You keep talking about us. Well, I only talk about you folks when you folks do something stupid that's noteworthy to make my audience aware. Especially if you're manipulating people into draining their pocketbooks. I'll talk about that one all day, every day. That's the only reason why I fed back into you, JB, because I wanted to raise awareness of your shilling tactics that, in my opinion, are emotionally abusing people. Boom. Yes, adults are worse than kids about it. Gina, I agree. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And another reason why I talk about it, we got 50 in the box right now, making it rain. Hopefully it doesn't rain. It's a little overcast right now. It's chilly, I'll tell you that. It's probably like 45 degrees right now. I'm layered up. Oh, by the way, I also ordered some gloves I'll be getting in a couple of days. So to you, Holly Nash, I know you made that $9.99 super chat donation the other day when I was walking from the YouTube headquarters in San Bruno, California. I actually bought some gloves. And they're coming. Because I'm getting tired of my hands being cold holding the selfie stick up. So, hey, I'm putting the money that's being donated on this channel to good use. All right. Thank you so much, folks, for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Senator Palacio, Sheena, do you think they advertise based on that? It would make sense, but I don't get Taco Bell ads. Well, what YouTube typically does is they do what's called targeted ads. They try to hit you with ads that they feel you would want to see. So that way the advertisers have a better chance of getting the sale or getting you to go to Taco Bell and spend money, right? And that's where this whole COPPA thing came into play with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. They were illegally, putting targeted ads on kids' content. Now, I don't think YouTube and Google did it on purpose. It's just the way their system was set up. So they had to make adjustments to their system. And if you make content that's for kids under 13, those videos, no comments, you won't get bell notifications on them. You won't get ad revenue. Like, it's not even worth making it. It's not even what you can't make money on kids' content anymore. It's sad. I think the FTC went a bit too far with this, in my opinion, because if kids want to see content, even adult content, they can log into their parents' account. And a lot of their parents don't even really care that they're watching that stuff because their parents are watching it and they hang out with their kids and they watch adult content. I honestly think, this whole thing was just a ploy to kind of try to clean up the platform a little bit and try to discourage the real crazies out here that were creating kids' content that was inappropriate. So I guess what was done had to be done. But that's my opinion. I've already talked about COPPA in the past. I'm not going to talk about it on this stream here today. But let's get right to it. We're going to use my trolls, my haters, for example purposes. We're going to talk about that stream that Susie Q, I don't know if she's still alive right now. I doubt it because there are almost 50 people here, and I'm sure at least 10 or 15 of those people are from the other side. I don't know if she's still alive or not. Can somebody let me know if Susie Q 79792 channel is still alive or is she done? Oh my gosh, the Dark Lord has arrived. Lord Gaelic, how you doing, brother? Happy New Year to you and your family, man. Thank you so much for being here. How have you been, bro? I've been doing daily walk live streams in addition to my in-studio streams every day since I got monetized and got over 1,000 subs so I can actually do mobile streaming. But thank you so much for being here. 47 in the box right now, 24 thumbs up. God bless all of you. Whether you believe or not, God bless all of you. So yeah, same to you, Eli. Thank you, Lord Gaelic. Thank you so much, bro. I haven't forgotten about you, dude. We got to do some panels down the road. Whatever you need from me in 2020, I'm still willing to help you free of charge. I love you like a brother, dude. I know you've probably been pretty busy. Oh my God, Clifford Stark's in the house. Congratulations on the monetization, brother. Well, thank you, Clifford. Happy New Year to you and your family as well, dude. It's great to see you here, man. And Clifford, I got to tell you, man, thank you for sticking with me all this time through thick and thin. We finally, been able to grow and move past the trolls and haters, but they're still coming at me. We're just having fun with them and using them for example purposes. But I think you can feel the difference over here now, Clifford, that there are real supporters here. And, it's much better than it was, man. It was one heck of a fight. It still kind of is, but it's gotten better. Clifford's like, Happy New Year. Great to see you too, my brother. Please subscribe to Clifford Starks. He's a good dude. Clifford actually came on my panel a few times on my former channel I used to run. I keep talking about this, but I'll mention it again for the new people. I used to run a channel called Coach Eli, Uncompromising Business and Personal Relationship Coaching. I shut down about, almost a year and a half ago. And then 3 months later, I came back and started this channel. And you got to check out Clifford's content. He's a really good dude. Just a very well-balanced guy. Very well-balanced guy. Takes good care of himself. Great speaker. Very smooth. Very suave, right? You're the man, dude. And I'm not just saying that. But thank you so much for being here, dude. Now, back to the Susie stream today. So I actually, asked Susie to respond to a few questions regarding why is she, hanging out with JB Gunner and the Gun Squad, my haters, when in the past she didn't like them. And the reason why she didn't like them is because JB Gunner in the past doxed Susie and her husband. If you don't know what doxing is, it's basically doing a video, putting your address information out there and inciting people to do harm to you. And then sharing her background information and all that on a live stream to incite donations from his audience that loves that type of content. Now, Granted, all that information is public information. I understand that. But just because information out there is public, like mine, doesn't give people the right to go and publicly put out that information to incite harm. Okay? So there's nothing wrong with sharing public information as long as it's done with the right intent. But JB Gunner's intent has never been to do the right thing. It's been to stir up controversy, to keep up this persona of him being this badass, right? This badass alpha male that he claims to be, right? So there's your response to that. It is still not right to dox someone, even if they are a public figure and their information is public knowledge. It is not right to do it with malice intent. And every time you've done it, JB, it's 100% been with malice intent. And that's why every time you've done it, you've been taken down for cyberbullying and harassment or hateful and abusive content. Every time. Or you delete the stream before you can get taken down. The reason why you delete is because you know you're violating the guidelines. And all you really care about is keeping the show up live long enough to incite donations from your cringy audience that loves that type of content. We've got 50 in the box again, 26 thumbs up, 51 in the box right now. Thank you so much for being here. So, Susie was playing my video. No problem, Susie. It's fair use. Susie, listen. I don't care whether I like someone or don't like someone. If you're following the rules and doing things right, I'm not going to go after you. You've been playing my videos under fair use. You've also been playing my ads every 10 minutes, which is great. Thank you for the monetized playbacks. That's why I load those videos with ads, because you folks love to review them. So, I got to get something out of it, right? That's why you guys didn't want me getting monetized, because now you got to deal with that. But Susie, yeah. As long as you're not simulcasting me live, no problem. You want to review a pre-recorded or a live stream replay, a pre-recorded video or live stream replay, go right ahead. I actually asked you to respond to me. I asked you. But yet you still felt the need to say, Eli, it's fair use. Eli, it's fair use. I know you were kind of having fun and trying to be funny. I know I'm not going to take you down or try to take you down for that, but I know you're trying to entertain your audience, Susie. So I understand. Just know I understand your intentions. So Susie responded to me when I asked her on a stream yesterday from the wind zone I was at on that trail. Why are you supporting or following JB Gunner when he doxed you and your husband George with malice intent, and also he talked about your criminal history and all that. Now, granted, once again, it is public information, like you said, Susie, and I get it. Okay, when it's publicly out there, it is not technically it is not a privacy concern. But when you create a stream on YouTube and you put out that public information with malice intent, that's where the problem is at. And you know that. And see, Susie, you avoided saying that because right now you need JB Gunner's support to fight the battles you still feel the need to fight with the other side, like myself and SB, aka 18 Murdoch, and Shangy, and Fire Ice Witch, and Barbara Placence, right? See, Susie, you need the support of JB Gunner and Jamie and their whole army of Coach Eli haters and haters of the other side to help you fight your battles. That's the only reason why you're sucking up to JB. You are. That's what you're doing. Because, Susie, I remember talking with you on the phone while that stream was happening earlier last year. You were not happy about it. And I screen recorded that doxing of you and your husband George by JB. If I have to put it on some private server and remind you what he said, I'll do that. But you remember it. So, Susie, don't try to downplay how JB Gunner harassed you and did bad things to you just because now you need him to help you in other ways because no one else is willing to help you. That's the truth, Susie. Now, Susie, I'm not here to attack you or talk smack about you. And I don't really think any one of you are really bad people. Okay? I think the truth of the matter is that you're all just very unhappy within yourselves. And this is your escape. This is your entertainment. This is what makes you feel better. You're insecure and immature people that are miserable with the way your life is. Because if you were happy and fulfilled with the way your life is, you would not be behaving this way. You would not be doing 4-hour streams on Coach Eli and regurgitating stuff that's happened for the past 3 years or 3 years ago. ODN paid me a visit the other day. I said something about him the other day that wasn't the best of taste. I don't know him, but he said he would appreciate if I didn't say what I said. You can say whatever you want to say, dude. It's your right. It's your opinion. It's your freedom of speech. And ODN's not going to do shit. He's not. ODN's an empty threat troll. These people are just weak-minded, insecure, and immature people that need your reactions to feel better. That's all it boils down to, DeRosa Show. That's all it boils down to. And all they try to do is use empty threats to try to lead you to believe they're going to take action in real life when they're not. If they can get you to believe that some real harm will happen to you based on their empty threats, then they have more bargaining power. But it's up to you if you want to give them that bargaining power or not, DeRosa Show. You understand what I'm saying? 50 in the box, 28 thumbs up. Wow, it's been a great show so far. So, Susie, here's the thing. I don't want to have any problems with you. I'm not trying to suck up to you either. I don't want anything from you, and I don't want to harm you or anyone. The bottom line is, Susie, I did try to help you in the past. The only reason why we had a falling out is because, again, you and your ladies had your own agenda to try to stop the other side of people that you felt were creating harm to you. And I was trying to help figure out what was going on, right? But when your ladies came into my chat that one day and started spite banning people that I care for, that had been a part of my channel for a while, that's when I had to remove people. That's when I had to take action to protect my channel. It was nothing personal. Another thing I want to mention here. You folks keep saying, you JB and you Susie and the rest of you keep saying that I removed Barbara Placence from my channel. I did not. I did have to ban her because she came in and talked smack, but she's the one that withdrew. What I did was I removed her moderator wrench like I removed everyone else's moderator wrench to figure out what was going on when all that stuff with ODN happened. Give me a second here. There's RCPD back there. Can you folks still hear me okay? Let me know. I love this sign. Red Morton Community Park. Beautiful. Love it. Love it. Let's keep moving forward. All right. Sorry about that. There were a bunch of people on the side there blocking the way, and I didn't want to interrupt what they were doing. I had to work my way around them. All right. So where did I leave off? There's just so much to talk about. And Jamie, I'm going to talk about what you said on Susie's show next, so stick around. I know you're watching. And it's really sad the direction you took it, Jamie. I'm not offended by it. And I'm not triggered by it. but I'm going to talk about it because it's going to make you look like a fool. They're disregarded and disrespectful. I don't care what the trash say over there. Keith says, it's like vultures that feed on things most humans wouldn't. They have a deep drive to harm. What would make them happy to end this is sick to think about it, Sandra. You're right. Well, no, Keith, here's the bottom line. I don't think their intentions are to truly harm people. I think these people just don't love themselves. They're trying to figure out what their purpose in life is. They don't know what their purpose is. See, I know what my purpose is. My purpose is helping people like I do here with their business and personal needs. I'm laser focused on it. These people have no purpose. If they had a purpose to focus on, they wouldn't do this stuff. They're trying to figure out what their self-worth is. And the way they're behaving, they have no self-worth, which is why they're reacting the way they're reacting and projecting their insecurities onto me. Those are just the facts. Those are just the facts. That's the obvious thing. So they're not trying to harm people. They just can't stand it when somebody is confident, like myself. Look at everything I've been through. These people keep coming at me. They've been coming at me for many, many years. And I'm still standing here, right? They've been trying to knock me down day after day, and I keep coming back to fight the fight. And the challenge to them is to try to do whatever they can to knock me down. Like you, Jamie, like in theory. I was going to talk about something else, the ODN thing, and then like I totally forgot. If I remember, I'll get back to it. But Jamie, I heard the part of when you were on Susie's stream. And you're saying that we need to stop Eli. But it's never going to stop unless A, his channel gets taken down, or B, he's in jail. So what have I done to deserve either one of those things, Jamie? Because everything I've done is in defense to what you guys have done to me. And if I had done something that was criminal or could get my channel shut down, one or both those things would have already happened. I'm here walking free in Redwood City, California. I just passed by a cop. You got nothing on me. If you had something on me, I'd be behind bars right now already. But even if you guys were successfully able to do something, I've got so much evidence that I would bring to the courthouse that it would be stupid of you guys to even file charges on me for anything anyway, even if there was something, which there isn't. Why is it okay for you to drop docs to scared girls? You know what, dude? Get rid of that person. You're talking about Brianna again, and I'll answer the question. Brianna ran her mouth, called me a cuck, attacked me publicly, hiding. Now, there's no harm intended to Brianna or anything, but she feels like she can come out here on YouTube and run her mouth. She's gone back and forth from my side to their side like 3 times. You know what happened. You know I've never meant any harm to anyone. All I've tried to do is protect myself and stand up for myself. You want to call that doxing? That's on you. But that woman was defaming my character and harming my brand publicly. And she's trying to hide who she is. That's not right. If you're going to state an opinion about something, no one's going to value it, especially me, unless I know your name and your face. If you can't attach your real full name and your actual face to criticism, then I don't validate it or value it. Brianna got thrown out of JB's for telling him to get a job. He called her a lot of things, so no one can say anything. You're right. Let Warrior stay for now. Brianna's another person that was just trying to find herself. I'm not trying to talk smack about you, Brianna. The truth of the matter is you're 25 years old. You've struggled with your weight. You've mentioned it. You're trying to get better at it. You have a boyfriend that cares about you. You've been trying to find yourself. You've been looking to hang around positive people that can help uplift you and get you on the right track. And that's what I was providing for you when you were over here. But then when you kept flipping back and forth between JB Gunner's side, Jamie's side, and my side, and then you allowed JB Gunner to say all these rude things to you, and now you're back in their corner, what does that say about you? You'll go anywhere that you get attention, good or bad. Like some women, no disrespect, some women like you, Brianna, it doesn't matter if the attention's good or bad. As long as you're getting any attention, you love it. It's sad because negative attention is not going to help you break through the barriers you want to break through. All Types Food Reviews, what did they say? I think All Types Food Reviews is a real channel. Moderators, before you ban these channels, can you check out their channels? They may be people I'm networking with. I do not want you banning people that I'm connecting with here. That's going to ruin my channel and my brand. Please take some precaution when you ban people. All Types Food Reviews may be a real channel. Can you check out that channel, Sandra? And if it's a real channel, unban it. No, it was not a real channel. We're talking about you actually. Okay, so So moderators, you're checking out the channels by going to the channel and seeing what it is, seeing how many subscribers are there, and then you're banning accordingly. Okay, good job. Good job. We have 41 in the box still, 28 thumbs up. I'm on my third lap right now. We've been on for 47 minutes. How has the audio and video been today, folks? Has it been pretty good? Because starting tomorrow, when I get my new windscreen, the dead cat, to add on top of this, I should have no problems regardless of how bad the wind is. And I'll probably go back to the same place I was yesterday to test it out if I get my Amazon shipment before the time I do my streams in the afternoon. So, yeah, Jamie, look, if you got something on me, if you think that you have something on me that violates the law or violates YouTube guidelines, community guidelines, or copyright, then why don't you take the necessary action and do what you have to do? I'm sure you already have, and I'm sure nothing is going to happen. And that's why you guys are frustrated, because you know I've done nothing wrong. You guys just jealous of the fact that I'm actually growing. Now, JB Gunner may be getting more people in the box. JB, the reason why you have 120 or 30 people in the box is because you have the entire drama sphere in your pocket right now. Because JB, in actuality, only 10 to 20% of the people on your streams are actual original Gun Squad members or actual Gun Squad members outside of the Coach Eli drama sphere. If you didn't have the drama sphere, JB, right now, you would literally be getting 30 or 40 people max. You'd be getting the same amount of numbers I'm getting. Drama sells, JB, especially when I'm the highlight of your drama. And all the people that are on your channel, primarily, if not all of them, they hate me. They despise me, so you play off of that. Good job. That's what you enjoy doing. Good job. But don't sit there and try to amplify your numbers saying you're a better YouTuber than me and your numbers are bigger than me when I just shared the truth with you. It's the truth. And quite frankly, I don't care if you have more people in the box or make more money than me now. I'm looking at this for the long run. In the long run, JB, by the end of the year, let's look at it this way, JB. By the end of the year, let's see who makes more money. By the end of this decade, let's see who makes more money, because I am building an audience, building rapport, and building trust. Something that you don't even know what it means. You don't. Now, Jamie, you did another thing today that made you look like a fool. You went back to the days of my breakup with my ex Dana and started talking about Coach Eli's 3 white lies. How many times are we going to talk about that? How many times have we talked about that? Or are you trying to regurgitate it so now you make my new audience aware of what happened and try to turn them against me? I'll tell them myself. I have no problem sharing what I did and what happened. I made some mistakes. They were honest mistakes. And if people want to know about it, I'll do a specific stream on it and address any questions. I'll do it from the studio later tonight if you want me to do it. As a matter of fact, why don't we do that later tonight? Let's address what the trolls are saying about me. See, Jamie, you're regurgitating stuff right now because you got nothing else on me. You're going back to things that you think are going to trigger me and hurt me. They don't. I've gotten over that. I've moved past that. I'm a much stronger person than you. But the sad thing is that because you can't find anything else to try to come at me with, you have to go back to a year and a half ago, to a weak moment in my life where I went through a lot, partially because of what you guys did. That's a bitch move, Jamie. But I'm not disappointed. Or sorry, I'm not surprised. I am disappointed, but I'm not surprised that you made that bitch move. But that's all you do, Jamie. You do moves like that and you act like a little 2-year-old girl. You just proved it. Somebody ban that person. I'll do it myself. Let me address Sparky Slam, who was saying, quit hiding things from your audience. What am I hiding from my audience? I just told them. I went through a breakup a year and a half ago. I had some insecurities that I was working through that stemmed from back years ago. I made some honest mistakes where I didn't tell my ex about a few things that were really not that big of a deal. But when you're with someone, everything's a big deal. I learned my lesson. So, sir, what am I trying to hide from my audience? I'll do an entire show and break it down line by line if I have to. You see, you're trying to do whatever you can to turn my new audience against me. And they're not buying it, and neither am I. Because I got nothing to hide. I got nothing to hide. I think somebody else is actually live on YouTube over there too. There was this chick doing a walk and she had her phone right in front. Either that or she's FaceTiming or doing something like that. Still have 46 in the box. 28 thumbs up. Let's get those thumbs up to 40. How's that? Can you folks help me get those thumbs up to 40? We're going to be on probably for another 15, 20 minutes. So again, I will answer any question that my audience has, past or present, or any questions that they may have about where things are going in the future. I got nothing to hide. I'm an open book. Let's do it. I'm not trying to hide anything, man. I'm not trying to hide shit. The bottom line is you folks are running out of things to gain traction off of me with. So you have to resort back to regurgitating stuff that happened in the past that once affected me emotionally. It doesn't bother me anymore. I've worked through it. Unlike you guys, I worked through my stuff. Just because I'm a coach doesn't mean I don't go through things. Everybody goes through things no matter what they do or how good of a person they are or how knowledgeable they are, right? But I worked through those things. I went through a lot of emotional stuff during that time. Partially because of you guys and what you guys did to attack myself and my girlfriend at the time, right? So what more do you want, dude? You want to come in on a third sock account and try again? What do you want? I'll answer your question. If you think I'm a liar, ask me straight up. I'll answer it right now, live on the air. That's right. You got nothing to say. The bottom line is you're a keyboard warrior on a sock account without a real name and no picture, right? You hide in plain sight because you got no balls. And I'll tell you, you're a guy, because women don't do this kind of stuff. You're a guy with no balls. Because a real man would come right in front of the camera and show his face and use his real name. Now, in the studio, I'll put my name below because I have the graphics, but this is a mobile stream. I can't do that on the YouTube app. But my name is Elias Melas. Elias Dimitri Melas. Coach Eli. You want to run my background check? Everybody has. It's clean. Nothing on there. Not even a speeding ticket, no criminal history, nothing on there. You want to run it? Go ahead and run it. And once you run it and see it's totally clean, then shut your mouth. Because you got nothing. Why don't you tell me your real name? Let me run your background and see where your criminal history is at. All these people coming at me, every single one of them has had a criminal history. Every single one of them has had a criminal history. And just because I've lived a good life, been a good, clean person, you're going to attack me because you're jealous of the fact that I was raised right and I've been a good human being my entire life? Oh man, these people over there, fucking trolls, you know. These dudes see me with a selfie stick. They're playing soccer over there. Yeah, okay. Let me hook you up with JB Gunner. You're his cup of tea. You're not mine. You're little shits in my opinion. Still have 50 in the box. 27 thumbs up. So, Jamie, if you want to continue recycling the same shit over and over again, all day, every day, and if that's what entertains your audience, go for it. Let's see how long it lasts. I'm not mad at you, Jamie, for doing it. I'm not offended. I'm not triggered. I'm just going to ask you, why did you have to go back and dig that up? Because you thought that it was going to trigger my emotions and trigger me? No, it just shows how stupid you are. It just shows how miserable, insensitive, and insecure and weak of a person you are. Folks, I'm sorry I'm not really looking at the chat right now. I'm really just focused on this. Oh my God, Gummer Squad at the park, LOL. Well, those are the future members of the Gun Squad. Look, JB, you want me to recruit for you? I got some people I can go back over there on the soccer field and recruit them for you. Future Gun Squad members. But no, what you'll say is, well, they're probably liberal sacks of shit. Well, you never know. There are some conservatives out here, but there are more liberals. But who cares, JB, as long as they pay you money, right? If a liberal decided to pay you $1,000, would you call him a liberal sack of you-know-what again? Would you? Come on, JB. You think I haven't learned a thing or two about how to play this YouTube game from you and how not to play it? What I've learned from you, JB, is how not to play this game. Which is gold, man. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. So, what else is on the agenda? Why do these adults behave this way? Why do these adults behave in erratic ways, in immature ways, online, on platforms such as YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter? This not only happens on YouTube, but it happens on all social media platforms. The reason why it's more apparent on YouTube is because people can create panels and do live streams and engage a chat. YouTube makes it extremely easy for immature, insecure, and insensitive people to come out here and gather around with a group of people and talk smack about other YouTubers that are successful or becoming successful and are happy within themselves. It's their outlet. And these are people that are just not happy about themselves in some way, shape, or form. I don't want to criticize them. Look, if someone is fulfilled, folks, in their personal life, they're going to be so busy with whatever it is that they're fulfilled by that they're not going to have time to do what a lot of these trolls and haters do. Like, Susie, I'm surprised you had 4 hours in your day to do a stream on me like that. I haven't even had 4 hours to do a stream legitimately over the last several months. In the past I did, but I started getting more and more busy with other aspects. So how do you find the time to do all these long streams, Susie, if you're so fulfilled with other things in your life? Where do you find the time to do all this? You don't have to answer that. I'm just throwing that out there. I could care less. I already know the answer. I don't need you to validate the answer because I already know what it is. It's an obvious thing regardless of how you answer it. And I'm not trying to come after you. I'm just saying, what did you get out of running a 4-hour stream talking about me? I don't care that you did. Not a big deal. But what did you get out of it? Still have 48 in the box, 27 thumbs up. Come on, folks. Moderators, start pushing the thumbs up again. Let's get it to 40 thumbs up. Let's get the thumbs up way up there. Let's blow up this channel and show these people what we really have here. And once we blow up this channel, then let's help every good person that wants to truly be a part of this channel become successful as well. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Queen Helen Casey says, losers go suck the D word. Yeah, it's all good. Trying to keep this as clean as possible. I want to keep a green monetization sign on it. Now, let me talk about something else. Let's go back to the MD thing. When JB Gunner did that live stream last night, and for the first 30 minutes he was talking about me, that's fine, that was expected. I already addressed him on that last night because after my walk yesterday, I only had time to go back and watch the first 30 minutes to respond to what he said to me. And then later on, after I did my night stream from the studio last night, I went back and I saw, I won't lie, I saw pretty much most of the rest of it. Not because I really wanted to, because I wanted to know every little thing he said about MD. And then reach out to her. JB, let me tell you something. I'm not going to come out here and say that you were completely wrong about the things you were saying about MD. But what I will say is that the way that you said those things are in very hateful and disrespectful ways. You amp things up on purpose, JB, because that's what gets you the shock jock value and the traction. And that's what also gets you taken down for violating guidelines. You did it in a very hateful and inappropriate way. You could have said the same things about MD in more mature and professional ways. The bottom line is that MD and Jamie were talking online and they hooked up. And yeah, they had sex on the first date. JB, you've had sex on the first date almost every time. I've had that happen a few times in my life too. And it turned into a relationship. And in essence, JB, you're sitting here saying that women are the W word. I'm not going to say it. You're sitting here calling all these women the W word. You know what I'm saying, folks. Because they sleep with guys on the first date. Almost every human being does that nowadays. They want to find out there's something there as soon as possible to not waste their time. But you amped it up. The world's not traditional anymore, JB. But you amped it up for your audience to respond to and react to it the way they did. Give me a second here. I'm letting some people walk by because, I talk pretty loud and they don't need to hear what I'm saying. It's just for my audience. So people get together. They meet. They have a physical attraction. Sometimes it leads to more. Sometimes it doesn't. If it ends up being a one-time thing, so be it. How many of you have been a part of that one-time thing? Fortunately for me, I haven't. I've been lucky because I pre-qualify the people I meet. even if it's online, I talk to them by phone several times, send several messages, and get a good feeling that if something even were to happen on the first date, then it was meant to be. And there's going to be a second and third and fourth date, and it's going to turn into a relationship. But that's just me. But most people have no problem nowadays if there's physical chemistry and they're getting along, having sex on the first date. It's almost become a common thing. So you're sitting here trying to criticize this woman for something that's become common. Now, you're going to go back and say, things like what our good buddy Joe Buddy, who hasn't been around in a while, used to say. He's a God-loving man. He said that I only have sex in marriage. Okay, that's fine. If you choose to live your life in old school ways, that's on you. And you, JB, were trying to act like a preacher on your show last night, trying to basically say that if a woman sleeps with you on a first date, that she's a W. We're not going to say the whole word because we don't want to get demonetized, and we respect women here. That she's a W, and she's worthless, and she's not to be trusted. Okay, so when us men want to bang women on a first date, it's okay for us, right? But it's not okay for women to want to do it because maybe they just feel like they want it as well and want to see where it goes. You're a hypocrite, JB. You're a hypocrite. Sometimes I don't understand what era you're living in. Are you living in the past, JB, or are you living in the present, or a combination of both? Oh, so now they're talking about my mom. Coach Eli has blah, blah, blah with his mom. That's nice of you to say. Keep coming in and giving me monetized playbacks. I'm losing likes, folks. Like, I only have 25 likes now, and I had more. I don't know if people are coming in on socks and trying to inflate the likes, but can you folks give me legitimate likes? Moderators, can you get everyone to like this stream and get it to at least 30 likes, hopefully 40. By the time I'm done, I'll be done in about 5 or 10 minutes. We've been on for an hour and 7 minutes, and it's getting a little bit dark, and the auto exposure is kicking in. Thank you, Queen Helen Casey. Thank you, Holly Nash. So, what happened? Let me ask you this, JB and Jamie. Do you think a woman's going to sleep with just any guy, or does she want to feel comfortable with that guy, right? So why don't we ask Jamie what he did to make MD even feel comfortable to want to meet with him and allow him to stay in her house and then even sleep with him on the first date? Jamie, you probably told her exactly what you felt she needed to hear to get in her pants. That was your agenda. Your agenda was to manipulate her, to make her feel comfortable, to number one, give you a free place to stay while you travel out there, and number two, so you can get laid while you're out there. So in essence, Jamie, knowing how you've always been and how you've talked about women, you're getting exactly what you deserve from MD. All you guys are talking about is how bad of a decision this woman made, and you're trying to degrade her. You're trying to make her you're trying to shame her. You're trying to shame her and call her the SL you-know-what word. I'm trying to keep this clean because I want to stay monetized, but you're S-shaming her. You're shaming her as the SL you-know-what word, right? But in essence, no one's talking about what Jamie did to convince her and build trust with her to allow him to stay in her house free of charge when he took that trip several months ago, that road trip. And then, not only that, for her to feel comfortable to even sleep with him that first night. So no one's questioning you, Jamie. Why? Because you're a man and men are allowed to get away with that? Okay. It's because MD, despite whatever she has going on, whatever, She has. I think she has anxiety or something. I don't know what you have, MD. I'm not being judgmental in case you watch this. I actually have a lot of respect for you, and I understand what you're going through, and I will give you my support free of charge if you even are open to it. Because I understand exactly what happened to you. You've been victimized, MD. You've been victimized. And now they're flipping it. And the reason why MD speaking out is because she has been victimized. The reason why Jamie, like in theory, is trying to shut her up and force her to take videos down is because he knows he victimized her. Jamie, let me tell you something. I'm the last guy you want to try to pull something on. Or any one of my friends, or any people that I care for, or any decent people in general that I feel are being victimized, whether I know them or not. I'm the last guy you want to pull that shit in front of. Preach, Eli. I think it's such crap that men get a notch on their belt and they get high fives. But when women do the same, they get labeled and cast in a category. You're right. And I'm not trying to preach, Holly, but I know what you're saying. What I'm saying is that these guys are hypocrites. They're insecure men. They're insecure, weak-minded men that have to play these games to try to get things out of women for free, like Jamie did. Jamie completely took advantage of MD, her hospitality for free and her body. And she has been victimized, and I'm glad she's speaking out. And I hope somebody that knows MD, because I did comment on one of her videos, and I don't know if she's going to even trust me to reach out to me, but I'm willing to help you, MD. I'm willing to help you because I understand what happened. And now JB Gunner steps in and makes a whole show out of it, right? Trying to paint this woman as the SL word. You know, I'm not going to say it. Tries to paint this woman as a woman that sleeps with all these men, right? Here's the thing. If you're a woman and you want to sleep with 100 men, that's your prerogative. Men have done that all the time, right? That's the one thing I never understood, even before women's lib came into play, even before women started getting equal rights in 1964 here in the U.S. Why was it always looked upon as men are studs and women are the S-L-U-T, you know? S-L-U-T-S. Why are men the studs and women the opposite? For doing the same thing, that's hypocritical. Especially in today's day and age where we have equal rights, and it always should have been that way. We're still holding on to 45 in the box, 25 thumbs up. Can we get at least 5 more thumbs up? Moderators and consumers, can you help me out and get me up to 30 thumbs up, please? Please. Let's get the thumbs up here. MD, keep talking. Keep speaking your truth. And if these guys come after you again and again and again, I will continue to raise awareness here on my channel. Whether you speak with me or not, MD, whether you trust me or not, whether you think I'm an idiot or not, I will stand up for you and any other woman that gets victimized in this way. It behooves me the great level that not only Jamie Like Theory and JB Gunner went to try to silence this woman after being victimized by Jamie and now being victimized by JB online. Yes, she's disabled. She is. Oh, the troll came in. Eli's dad sucks dog pee-pee. Okay. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Oh, I don't know what my dad's doing right now. He's hanging out with the good Lord and his father, God, in a better place. Some place, sir, that you're probably not going to end up at. You want to take a stab at my dead father? Go right ahead, dude, because him and I are stronger. And my dad, even though he's dead, could whoop your you-know-what. My dead dad could whoop your ass. Got to wrap this up soon, folks. We are at an hour and 15 minutes. A woman ought to be able to sleep with whomever, and it not be anyone else's business or broadcast. And even if she wants to talk about it, what's wrong with that? Men talk about it all the time, Holly. Men talk about it all the time. Hey, dude, I just banged her. Oh, she's hot, man. I just banged her. And now we're going to start dating, man. Oh, man, it's so nice. Yeah. Right? So we're allowed to talk about that, but women have to keep quiet, right? I don't understand why a man's value has always gone up based on how many women he slept with, and a woman's value depreciates when she sleeps with more men. I don't get that. Why has that been such a thing? Because men always want to have the purest woman. Listen, I'm not saying I want to be with a woman that sleeps with a ton of men, but if that's you, if that's who you are, I'm not knocking you. It's just not for me. But I'd rather be with a woman that's had some experience, maybe 3, 4, 5, 10 guys. And when we get together, we both know how to take care of each other. I'd rather be with a more experienced woman. Nine Frogs, why do you make fun of people with autism? Sir, how many times are you going to keep on saying that false statement? Like, that's all you guys do. You regurgitate the same stuff. Oh, my God. Holly Nash with the 1999 Super Chat. I did not expect that. Came out of nowhere. Keep doing you and standing up for what is right and just. Holly Nash, thank you so much. We have 51 in the box. 30 thumbs up right now. Thank you, Holly Nash, for the 1999 Super Chat. How many of you folks want to see me do an in-studio stream tonight? I'm probably going to do an in-studio stream if you folks want me to, but I'm only probably going to be on for an hour. Would you rather have me take the night off, or would you rather have me stream for 1 hour? I'm open to doing both. I'm up for it. Let me know if you want me to do a 1 hour in-studio stream, and it would be around 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Holly Nash, thank you very much once again for the 1999 Super Chat. Keep doing you and standing up for what is right and just. You are amazing, Holly. I'd be there, Eli, to support. Thank you, Keith Farrell. Santa Palacio, true, Holly, but I can't believe she couldn't see through him. Eli, do whatever you need to do for you. You put up with a lot of ish. We support whatever you choose to do. Holly, I want to know what you want. I appreciate how kind you are. Let me return the favor and ask you, if it was up to you, would you like to see me stream for 1 hour tonight from the studio or not? Seriously. Please, I respect, you're being very respectful, and I'm asking you because I want to do something for the people. Eli, I'll support. We got 49 people still here right now. Don't worry. I'm not going to go over to the kindness corner right now. It's getting pretty dark. But I got to say, the iPhone does have pretty good auto exposure compensation, because at least you can see me. It's getting a little fuzzy, but that's because the auto exposure is filling in. I'm actually pretty dark right now. Eli made fun of Demon Slayer's autism. This is funny. I'm reading that because I'm laughing at the fact that these guys are coming in here and giving me monetized playbacks. It's funny. So MD, if somebody can reach out to MD, ladies, somebody reach out to MD. I want to help this woman. She has been victimized. And you know what, JB and Jamie and Susie and all of you, if you want to create a stream saying that Eli is saying that Jamie victimized MD, go ahead, because you did. You did, and now you're trying to cover your ass. And now you got JB trying to help you cover your ass, right? You see, the mistake you made, Jamie, I'm going to wrap up with this. The mistake you made is that, look, If you want to run your game of just hooking up with women for one night, don't do it with women on YouTube that know your channel and are going to talk about you. You got to separate the women you meet from your work. Some of my best advice I've always tried to tell people is never date someone or have sex with someone that you work with. Now, I understand technically you don't work with MD, but she's a YouTuber, so are you, Jamie. So basically you are kind of working together. And you're on this platform where people can create videos or go live any minute and call you out on something. See, Jamie, you're the one that screwed this up. You are the one that made a bad move here. But in essence, dude, I'll tell you why you took the chance, because yeah, she's cute and you wanted to bang her. She's cute and you wanted to bang her. And when she started showing interest, you're like, okay, I got this, right? At that point, you weren't worried about the repercussion, but now you're dealing with the repercussion. And now you're like, okay, well, let's try to silence her. I'll use JB to help me silence her, and then we'll make content off of it and make donations off of it. You guys completely victimized MD. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Holly Nash, last message I'm going to read, and I'm going off the air. Eli, stand your ground for what is right. We all stand with you. Even these haters help pad your pocket and help you be successful. The haters must not hate that much since they help pay your bills. No, and you're right, Holly. I appreciate that. Once again, thank you for the $19.99 super chat. Santa Palacio, that's true, Eli. Content of hate says warrior spirit. Is that you, MGTOW Warrior, under another account? I'm just wondering. All right, folks, I got to run here. We're at an hour and 22 minutes. I'll be back later tonight, somewhere around 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. I'm going to be on the air for an hour, hour and a half max. We're just going to hang out and do a general subscriber hangout. I'm going to answer any questions you folks may have in regards to your business or personal needs. And we can even talk about any YouTube stuff. If you have any questions about, how the YouTube system works, monetization, what type of content to create, blah, blah, blah. We can talk about anything. All right? It's getting pretty dark, so I definitely have to wrap this up. Bye, everyone. See you soon. He wanted to bang the feminism out of her, of course. I don't think MD is a feminist or a radical feminist. I think MD just, wants to get her message out there, and she came across the wrong guy. She's right. Everything that MD has said about Jamie Lycan theory, I can validate 100% is true. Everything, from him being overweight to him being a narcissist to him, everything that she said. Look, I'm not sitting here. This woman doesn't even like me for some reason, because I guess apparently Jamie got in her ear about that. I've never done anything wrong to her though, but she doesn't even like me. But I'm still taking her back, because I'm still having her back, which is what I'm trying to say, because I've known Jamie for 3 years, and everything she said is spot on with the way he is. And that's where I'm going to wrap this up today, folks. I want to thank all the moderators in the chat. I want to thank all of the consumers of content. I want to thank you once again, Holly Nash, for the $19.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you to the 30 thumbs up. We're going to leave 41 people in the box and wrapping this up at an hour and 24 minutes. We'll see you in just a little bit, folks, from the studio. Bye-bye. We're out. Bye.